Sorry. Excuse me. Just coming through. Alright. Hey everyone. I feel like this is a good environment to talk about Pokemon. So I did this kind of video last year, and I started off that video by saying, like, here's the stuff I want to do. And I did the video, sort of. I did a lot of work for a video that I wanted to do, and then I realized this is a bad video. So I'll just say that right now. There's this video by Ajax called, well, I don't remember the name, but it's his retrospective of the Sonic series, but it's done entirely through his view of how he experienced Sonic. And I wanted to do something like that, I guess. And I realized that it was not the right format to just do a straight-up review of a game like that. So now I'm just gonna rip off Ajax. I really hope the chicken in the background is not getting picked up by the mic. So originally I wanted to do a video game review, but now I want to do like a more complete retrospective. And it won't be anything massive. It won't be 3 hours long like Ajax video, but I thought it might be a fun to experiment with. Not a big project, just it turned into something different, but ultimately better, I think. It was something to do with just the act of doing the actual game review. I think is not that interesting. I want to make something that feels a bit more personal. And I think eventually this channel could develop more into that. I kind of have been doing a lot of React video kind of stuff. But I still feel like I'm in the freedom zone where, where I'm just able to do that without any commitment towards doing anything. And that's sort of like, I've quite enjoyed that vibe with this second channel. I have the freedom to experiment and do whatever I want. I could change my model right now. I could change my name. Probably won't. Like, I like Machi. Maybe I'll remove Poco at some point in the future. Who knows? I don't know. Undecided. I could just be Machi. But I do like that differentiation. And it's probably easier to find Machi Poco than just Machi. So for now, I'll keep it. But I don't know. I think every now and then I think about my favorite manga creators, like Hayao Miyazaki and Akira Toriyama. Well, Toriyama is not one of my favorites, but he's a good example here. And they both have iconic mascot characters, like Miyazaki has his pig that he draws himself as, and Toriyama has his gas mask guy. And for a long time, I had this assumption that these guys had like decided from the start, this is my mascot, and they always had that. But then if you go through like the history of their comics, they've had like a lot of different ways of representing themselves. And I've also kind of always appreciated creators online also who just sort of like go with the flow of whatever they feel like. They're not committed to any one thing. Anyway, Pokemon. You guys like Pokemon? Because now I've finished Sword and Shield, Arceus, Scarlet Violet, Brilliant Diamond. I think that's going to change a lot of things. Also, I've been picking up Pokemon Go again. I think that changes a lot here. Darkrai, I watched your movie. I think you're terrible. I did not like the movie. I mean, it was okay for a Pokemon movie. I mean, it wasn't like, if I were a kid, I would have probably been like, yay, cool guy. Now, though, it's just, it's not a good movie, but Pokemon, right? For a Pokemon movie, not too bad. Magikarp? I feel like that's the only thing I'm picking here. Kinda like Mesprit and what's her name, Phoebus? But that said, not enough to pick Magikarp. Oof. Hoot Hoot? I think it's only Hoot Hoot. Something I like about Hoot Hoot is that I think it was Ken Sugimori who described that Hoot Hoot is based on like a childhood pet. Like his family had an owl and it would always sit on one leg. So he based Hoot Hoot on that. And now I always remember that. I've always liked Hoot Hoot before, but now it feels more personal. Like, wow, there's a real history to that. I've never liked Goomy before, but now I kind of like Goomy. It's just so goofy looking. Gothitelle? I'm Miraidon. I played through Pokemon Violet, but I don't know. Didn't really like either of the mounts, you know. Snubble? I have grown attached to Snubble. Only because Snubble reminds me of my former dog who passed away. I'll pick Snubble. But I know Snubble won't stick around, but I do have a little bit of attachment to it now. Oh yeah, I have regional variants on. So Galarian Rapidash, I do like that one. And Empoleon, yeah, I have some attachment to you. Because, you know, picked Piplup in Brilliant Diamond. Which I like, by the way. I'm a Brilliant Diamond defender. Wurmple, yeah. Ninetales. And King Gambit. And Combusken, yeah, I'll pick them. Celebi. Swablu. It will be interesting comparing all of these to the ones I picked before. Galarian Slowbro. Did I never see you in the game? Is that like a shield, not shield, sword exclusive or something like that? It's pretty cool, but I'm not familiar with you. Heracross, yep. Groddle, I do like Groddle. And Lampent. Oh man. Terrapagos, no, I'm not really a fan. And I did pick the green cat, but honestly, I think Scarlet and Violet is the least attached I've ever been to a starter Pokemon. I don't like any of them, and I did not grow attached to them, like, as I kept playing. I kind of just shuffled away the green cat in my Pokemon box eventually. Maybe next time I'll do, I don't know, Quaxley. That's good. Leedian, yeah. Oh yeah, I do like Aself, because it's blue. I guess that's basically it. Ooh, Vileplume. Yeah, oh yeah, these two. Oh, these three. I love these ones. Oh yeah, and of course, Emboar. Really grown on me. Man, did I pick Emboar last time? Probably, I think. Mew, no. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Mew was much cooler. The sprites in Generation 1 and 2 was so cool. And now I'm like, I've seen Mew's later edition, and you just look like a weird fetus. I don't like it. I do like Turtwig. Yeah, I'll pick you, but I've also picked you the least in Brilliant Diamond. Like, I've played it through a couple of... Well, I played through once, and then I tried different starters in Japanese, and I did play you when I played it in Japanese, but I don't know, I'm not super attached. Oh yeah, Dialga. I got you in Brilliant Diamond, and I liked you, and then I transferred you to Pokemon Violet, and then I kept using you there, and I beat Pokemon Violet with Dialga. It was kind of epic, not gonna lie. Chikorita, I know Chikorita is the worst starter ever, but I do just like the appeal, the aesthetic. Big fan. Galarian Meowth, I'm a big Meowth fan. Did not like Galarian Meowth that much, but now I've grown more attached to it. Esper, Gloom, Ampharos. Oh yeah, I've been playing Gold, Pokemon Silver in Japanese as well, because I bought Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Silver in Japanese. But that's more casual playing. I'm not playing them super seriously. That's more like, nostalgia. Back on the old Game Boy. Man, I've grown a lot in my Pokemon fandom. Like, when I made this last time, I was like, who knows? Even then, I was like, oh, I've been a Pokemon fan again for a long time now, but I mean, I could fall off at any moment. Now I've gone so hard that I'm like back to playing the Game Boy games again. That's crazy, man. What can I say? I think it's here to last. Maybe I will be like just a straight up Pokemon YouTuber one day, and I'll be perfectly fine with that. And if people here don't like that, that's fine. At this point, I actually feel like I need to go back and rethink this. This. Ah, man, Unknown, Cascoon. I thought these ones were so ugly. Now I've kind of grown attached to them, but nah, I'm good. I do want to pick Parasect, actually. Yes. Yeah, that's good. Not really a Spiel fan. I get the appeal, but not for me, I guess. What was I talking about? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, let's say, for example, that all of my content on this channel becomes all Pokemon, then so be it. I won't be upset if people are like, he only talks about Pokemon now. Do I like Persiker? I guess Persiker has grown on me. Bit of a Viking theme there, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm good here. I do kind of like Wigglytuff. It's just stupid. It's a stupid looking one. Oh, man. Maybe I will pick you. Corviknight, yeah. Shingling, yeah. Toadscruel, I worked so hard to get Toadscruel in Pokemon Violet. And then I got it and I never used it. Smoliv, yeah, I kind of like Smoliv. Screamtail, yeah. Typhlosion has really grown on me for one particular reason. I mean, Typhlosion was my replacement for my starter in Pokemon Violet. So I just pretended I got like Cyndaquil instead of Green Cat. I can't even remember the name. So this was my true starter in Violet. Bione? Where are you from? Wait. Where are you? Water mystical Pokemon? What generation? What? What? It's from... No. Wait, what? Where are you? You're from Diamond and Pearl? I feel so embarrassed right now. The biggest Pokemon Brilliant Diamond defender doesn't know one of the mythical. The thing is, I never actually... Oh man, this is so stupid. I'm so embarrassed about this now. But I played through Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and I did not do the post-game content because I was like, oh, I just want to go immediately into playing the game in Japanese because I was kind of like, my mind was set on that. And then I did that, and I think I beat like 5 gyms, and I was like, I feel like I've learned all that I need to learn in Japanese here, and I just started over. But so now that post-game content feels so far away, I guess. Like, oh, I have to beat the entire game. And I feel like I've started over and over. Biome, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't have enough emotional attachment. I do like the design a lot, though. I'll pick you, but I don't really I don't know you that well. Caterpie, I kind of have to pick. You're cool. I've had Caterpie in Gen 1 and Gen 2, replaying that now. Oh yeah, and I have been playing Gen 3 for the first time over on Twitch. I'm kind of keen on saying, like, Gen 3 Emerald might be the best Pokemon I've played. But I'm also so early in that I feel like I can't really make that judgment. Calyrex, I've still not finished the DLC for Pokemon Shield. I've finished the Kung Fu Bear one, but not the Northern Island stuff. It didn't really catch my interest, but I will finish it one day. But I'm gonna have to say no. Do I like Gardevoir? I guess I do, actually. Yeah, I think she's cute. Celesteela? What the hell? Where are you from? Generation 7? Sun and Moon? Okay, I'm not familiar. I do like you, though, because you kind of look bamboo-ish. I'll pick you, but because I'm very keen on learning more about you. Look at that. I'm very attached to bamboo. It's very nostalgic for me. Might sound a bit surprising since I live in Sweden, but I grew up in, like, next to a neighbor who had a lot of bamboo. And it was very invasive, and it would get into our garden, and then I would break it off when it got there, and I would play around with it. Primate, I do kind of like Primate, but not enough. Porygon I like more, I think, yeah. And Lucario, I never liked the appeal before, but now I'm kind of like, yeah, Lucario is cool. That's all there really is to it. Hatterene, yeah, I do actually want to pick you, and I do want to pick Pumpkaboo, Super Pumpkaboo. Giratina, I have no attachment because I've not played Platinum. Wartortle, yes. Wespy Queen, yes. Charmeleon, yes. Cramorant, Pikachu, yeah, I think we're done here. I picked Scorbunny in my replay of Pokemon Shield, and I'm sorry, I hate Scorbunny. I thought maybe it would be a Pokemon that I could get attached to over time, but no, I think I only grew to dislike him more. I do like this, I don't know. Oh yeah, I picked, when I got Pokemon Silver again, on my Game Boy Color, I did pick Cyndaquil, but then over time I was like, kind of like, I don't know, I like Cyndaquil here, but kind of want to pick Totodile, because that's more nostalgic. That was my pick, like, that was my first pick playing Pokemon Gold for the first time. I actually never owned Silver as a kid, I only had Gold. But I picked Silver now because it's like, oh, that's what I would pick today, you know? But I do want to play, I did want to play Totodile again. It was more nostalgic that way. I do like this variant of Oricorio. So yes. Primplup, yes. Torchic, yes. Meganium, yeah. Alola and Dugtrio, yeah. Fuck Garchomp. I feel like I whenever I see Garchomp, I feel like I have trauma from the final boss fight in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I feel like I lost years of my life fighting that thing. So I can't in good faith pick this one. Meowstic, yeah. Oshawott, yeah. So I picked Arceus, or I played Arceus, and I picked the Green Owl, Rowlet. And honestly, as I played the game, I kind of, especially by the end, I was kind of like, I don't like Rowlet. I don't like Decidueye. I thought he would be cool. He kind of looks cool, but over time, oh, there's a wasp in front of me. Hold up. Okay, I don't know where it went, but I'll keep talking now. Oh no, it's heading towards me, towards my feet. Anyway, I did not like the Greeno in Arceus. Later, I replaced it with Typhlosion, and all I could think was like, wow, this is a much better pick. Like, I wish I had gone with Cyndaquil in the beginning. Then, in my second playthrough, right now, I picked Oshawott. I love Oshawott. Awesome pick. Big fan. Now I'm like, I wish I had picked Oshawott from the beginning, or Cyndaquil. Would have been fine, but man, I feel like I dislike Rowlet now, even though it's such a cool design and all that. I didn't like it. There it is. I didn't like you. I'm sorry. Raichu. I'm very attached to Raichu right now. Just randomly. Some reason. Big fan. Probably just nostalgia. But, right, I just love the design of Raichu. It's so cool. Medicham. Yeah. Water Arceus. Not really. I mean, I like Arceus fine, but not enough to pick, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of the design. Trico, Greninja, I do like because of Pokemon Go. I have a Greninja. He's very cool. Bulbasaur, instant pick. Oh man, Togedemaru, yes. Squirtle, yes. Rockruff, yes. Dolip, yes. Hisuian Sliggoo, that's pretty cool. I like it. Sigard, I probably will like you over time, I feel like. I just need to play Legends AC. Maybe then I'll like you. Arceus. Nah. I'm good. Petilil, yes. Clefable, yes. Yes. The pig, yes. Jumpluff, yes. You, Meowth, yes. Sobble, yes. I'm replaying Pokemon Shield, and I picked Sobble again after trying the bunny, and also trying the monkey, Grookey. I'm just a big Sobble fan, I guess. At least in Sword and Shield, I feel like Sobble is just my favorite. If I could play that game like 10 times again, I would probably just keep picking Sobble at this point. Pignite, yes. Oh, Alolan Raichu. See, this is something I missed out on last time. I didn't pick regional variants as an option, and Alolan Raichu is really... I never played the game Alolan Raichu's from, but I just love the design. I just like floating around surfing and psychic and electric, and it's really good. I do want to pick Hatena. Then I'm done. Piplup, yes. Quaxly, people hate Quaxly. And I think Quaxly's fine. The only reason I didn't pick Quaxly was I saw the evolutions and I did not like them, but I feel like next time I could probably have like the evolutions grow on me. So I'm thinking next time I play Pokemon Violet, I'll probably pick Quaxly, yeah. For now, yes. Man. Hitmonchan, yes. I've been playing, I currently have Hitmonchan on my team in Pokemon Shield. And that's, he's a big time champ, yes. Leo, yes. Wiggle, yes. Donphan, yes. Mr. Rhyme, yes. Wait, where is Mr. Rhyme from Sword and Shield? It feels about, yeah, Galarian. Okay, I never had that one. He does look cool though, I like him a lot more. Luxray never really grew on me that much, but I think that's a yes. Bunnery is cute, yes, and Seeking. And Yanma. I really like Kitakami in Violet, and Yanma is very common there, so I had a Yanma in my team, my first playthrough in that region. Just feels like right. Meowscarada. That was the final form. I think I liked Meowscarada more than the previous evolutions, right? But not enough. I don't know. I grew a little bit attached to him. So little, yeah, I'll pick you, sure. Poliwhirl, yes. And Clefairy, I do like Clefairy a lot, actually. Clefairy has really grown on me. Magnemite, Lunatone, yes. I do like this one, and this one. And this one, and this one. I think we're good here. Cubfu, I do like you, kinda, but not enough to pick. And Umbreon... Espeon, yes. Charizard... Torkoal, Litwick. Fomentis, yeah. And I do like you, Ninjask. Oh yeah, I do like you, Alolan Marowak. Yeah. I have you in Pokemon Go. You in Pokemon Go. You're very cool. So that's a yes. Mischievous, Maractus. I do have a Palkia. I got that from Arceus. And I kind of like you. At first I only liked Dialga, but now I feel like Palkia is kind of cooler. I don't know. Zekrom, yes. And Fro, yes. Quilladin, yes. Budew? Oh yeah, whatever, I'll pick you. Galarian Articuno, yes. I've never had you, but yes. Alolan Ninetales, yes. Chandelure, I feel like I'm picking more than I picked last time, although I don't know. Marshtomp, Monferno. Think about Monferno and Infernape is just like Immortal and Brilliant Diamond. I don't know how I feel about that. Toad's cool. We have a lot in common, I feel like, with our legs. So yes. Oh yeah, do I want to pick Moltres? Yeah. I think so. And maybe Talonflame as well, actually. Raboot, I feel like you're the coolest version out of your evolutions. But nah, I'm good. Pampori, yes. Jolteon, Gary, Lilligant, Bunsweet. I also like Thwackey a lot. Definitely more than Grookey and I forgot the last evolution. Yeah, I'm sorry, Psyduck. I've grown past my Psyduck phase. That was a long time ago. Dragonair, oh, Shingmicho. I know how you people say it's pronounced Chime Echo. Chimicho sounds funnier, but Shingmicho is how I say it. I will keep saying it like that. Mewtwo, Hypno, and Lopunny, yes. Morpeko, I loved. That was my favorite last time. I'm pretty sure, right? Now I'm not sure actually. I do like you. I will pick you, but I don't think you will be final this time. And I do like Infernape, but you're almost too strong. You're too overpowered. Do I like Raikou? Not really. I think even as a kid I was like, nah, this is ugly. I do there are elements of the design that I like, but as a whole I don't like it. Dragonite. I do kind of like Diglett. It's grown on me. Galarian Zapdos. I have you in Pokemon Go. And I like you. I never got Surfetched because I played Shield. But I do really like you. You're like the main reason I kind of want to buy Sword and play through that one. Psychoon? Yeah. Mantike? Yes. That might be it. I have a Groudon in Pokemon Go. I never liked you before, but now that I have a good look at you every now and then, I do kind of like you. You've grown on me. Ivysaur, yes. I never got Ceruledge in Pokemon Violet, but I really would like to go back and get you. Cherrim, yes. Kyogre, I kind of wish I had gotten you instead, but I do like you. I mean, that's a good thing, right? Mienfoo, yes. Ghastly, yes. Decidueye, I'm sorry. I don't like you anymore. Bye. Clobopus, I had you in the game, but I feel like I didn't like you that much. Like, the design is awesome. Don't really like you in terms of playing you. I'll pick you anyway. I like your design still. Blastoise, yes. Quilava, yes. Levani, yes. Deden, yes. And, I really like Devat, yes. Oh man, do I like Graffa, what's his name? Graphii? I almost need to look you up a bit more. It's kind of a weird design for Pokemon, I feel like. It's almost like something you would see in Splatoon, but that's also a bit like why I like you. Yeah, I like you. I also do like Magnezone and Lycanroc. I kinda like what's your name? Oinkolone? But nah. Vampy, yes. And what's your name? Bug Trio? Yes. Rowlet. I'm sorry, I don't like you anymore. Bye. Oh wait, I do like Glaceon. I do kind of like Cottonee. And oh man, I'm finding a lot that I like now. Beedrill. And Spritzy. Galarian Farfetch. I really want you. but not. I will pick you, but I don't have you yet. Articuno. I hated Quaval. Now I feel like, maybe it's not so bad. I don't know. The game has gotten to me. I'm like, maybe it's not so bad. Alolan Meowth, I didn't like you before, now I like you. Alolan Diglett, yes. Eradicate, I do like. I feel like I kind of had a Eradicate period for a while recently. But I don't like rats that much, not enough. And I do like Elekid and Feraligatr. Yeah. Hariyama, I kind of liked you before, but I guess I like other fighting Pokemon more. Cincino, Ho-Oh, and Poltergeist was a huge part of my team in Violet. I think I recall last time I was like, oh, I want to know more about you and whatnot. Now I know more about you and you're one of my favorites. So there you go. Galarian Moltres. I've encountered this one so many times in Pokemon Go and never caught it. I really like the design. Alolan Rattata. I don't like your stash. Cleffa, I do like. And that might be it. I do kinda like Urachi, but not enough. That might be it. I have no attachment to Rayquaza or Regidrago. Maybe at some point in the future. Wishy-Washy, I do like you. Alright. But that's it. I have no attachment to the other ones. Basculin, yeah. I did like some Ascenta more than the Sword one, but not that much. Ah, yeah, this was my Typhlosion and Arceus. Big fan. Mudkip, big fan. Vulpix, I like you. Ogerpon. It's so weird looking at this one now because now I have so much attachment to Ogerpon. I knew. Did I ever like talk about this one before last time? I have no memory of like what I said. But now I've gone through the whole like Teal Mask DLC and I'm like, wow. Story and character can change so much, huh? You can grow so attached to something. I don't think Ogerpon will be my favorite, but man, I feel like I went through a whole like childhood memory with Ogerpon by my side. I have to pick Ogerpon now. Cyndaquil, yes. And Mienshao, yes. I do like Riolu. Yeah, you've grown on me as well. How about that? Giratina, I don't know anything about you. Maybe someday. Pansage. Yeah, I like you. Drowsy, I like you. Mantine, I like you. And Baltoy, I do love you. Really, because it's based on a very particular kind of Japanese ancient Jomon sculpture. You might actually have seen it before. It's referenced a lot in different kinds of Japanese media. And because of that, I love you. Mwah. Samurott, I love you. I mean, before, I was only attached to you through Pokemon Black, having played through that, and I was like, oh, this is cool, I like it. Now I've gone through with Samurott in, like, Violet and Arceus, and I just love Samurott. Big fan. Kinda like the trio. Yeah. They're just goofy. Marshadow, I feel like... Did I ever... I think I did catch you. I can't recall, but I never really used you in any way, so... I don't know. Don't really know enough about you. And I did catch you, Shark Cadet, but, I don't know, I really want to see you evolve, but I just never put the effort in. Gengar, I was such a huge Gengar fan at one point. Now I've kind of fallen off. I'm kind of like, yeah, Gengar. Gengar is there. He's a guy. We know him, we'll love him. But maybe I like other ones more, you know. Clawitzer, I do like Garuki, actually. Lurantis, yes. And Alolan Persian, yes. I do have a shiny, or I had a shiny Lurantis. God, I had one in Pokemon Go, and I was like, wow, you're beautiful. Transfer that to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Then, I was like, oh yeah, I want to pick a different starter for Brilliant Diamond. And I forgot I had put that in. And I deleted the save, thinking I had transferred every Pokemon. And no, now it's gone forever. Bye, shiny Lurantis. Oh yeah, Sprigatito, that's your name. I mean, I like you the best out of the starters, but... Or the...
Violet starters, but not enough to pick. I do kind of like Morgrim now, and Beautifly, and Abra? Nah, not enough. Tyro, yes, though. And Smeargle, yes. And different variation of Ogerpon? Not really. I'm good. Fluttermane. I'm not familiar with you. Was that in Violet? I don't recall it. Maybe that was Scarlet. Origin Dialga. Wow, that is very cool. I don't know where this is from, though, to be honest. I've become such a Pokemon fan over the years, and there's so much that still eludes me. I'm like, wow, I don't recognize some of these forms or Pokemon at all. Like, what is this? Type Null? The hell? Pseudo Voodoo. Yeah, I kind of like you. And I kind of like a Ribombee. Zigzagoon, yes. Poltergeist, yeah. Ditto, yeah. Pachirisu, yes. And Froakie, yes. Alright. Man, I've been going at it for so long, and there's still so much left. I do kind of like the Flying Arcus. The color scheme is kind of cool. I'll pick you. Tortuga. Nah. I didn't have as much emotional attachment to you. Sock, yes. Mincino, yes. And, I do like Bayleaf and Flareon, actually. Spinarak, yes. I do kind of like Fighting Arcus as well, to be honest. And, Shuckle. And Florges. And, Roserade. I had you a lot in Brilliant Diamond. Houndour and Monkey Dory. Now I own a Monkey Dory, and I can say Monkey Dory is awesome. So here you go. I've always been curious about Monkey Dory, ever since I got to know you exist. You're real. People have compared me and said, you remind me of Monkey Dory. And yeah, Monkey Dory rules. Big fan. Inteleon, I was so confused about Inteleon. Like, what are you supposed to be? I just thought, oh, Inteleon is kind of cool. Now I've heard, I don't know if it's true, it's based on James Bond. And I can see that. So, yeah, I kind of like you. But even without knowing that, I liked you. Torterra, yeah, I kind of like you. I like the idea of sitting on Torterra's back as he just walks around like a free transport. And you get to like sit under a tree while that happens. That would be awesome. Mimikyu, Basculegion, Raichu. Oh yeah, now we're picking ones that I like, or I picked before, right? Yeah, now I have to be more specific, I guess. All right, I think these are pretty good picks. All right. Dragonair as well. Vampy, Ogerpon, Hitmonchan. I mean, the thing is, I like all of these, but it's so hard to be specific now. Empoleon. Where I actually feel like I need to look this up. When does Cherin first appear? Generation 4. Okay. Right. It's really tough. It's really tough. I've kind of fallen out of Ghastly love. I'm sorry, Ghastly. I do like you, but I kind of prefer Misdreavus now compared to you. Weird. I do have to pick Ho-Oh. Pure nostalgia. Yes. Blastoise, Oshawott. Immediately. Esper. What's your name? Goomy. I always want to call you Gloomy. Litwick. I would pick Litwick over Gengar, I can say that right now. I do love Gengar, but I feel like I'd probably go back and forth in Gengar faces, and I'm just out right now. Algia, Maractus. I had a Maractus in my first Shield playthrough, and I grew kind of attached to Maractus because of that. I watched the short before the second Pokemon film with Pichu and Pikachu, and that made me like Pichu more. So, yes. Ralts, yeah, you're cute. Popplio, Minun, Jolteon, Galarian Meowth, Lopunny, yes. I mean, you're kind of just a cat alone in Persian. I mean, the previous Persian was even more of a cat. But I do like you, I guess. And, guys, I like the matcha version more, I guess. This is really tough, but I just have to go with my gut and move on. Yes, this is fine. Is it all gonna be water starters? I don't know. I hope not. I feel like I almost prefer Haunter over Gengar now. Weird. And I didn't really care for Haunter that much before. But you're like a real ghost, man. Spooky. Just pick all of them. Oh boy, can I? Or maybe I can. Jesus. I can maybe Petalil loses out. And Glaceon, I don't know. Maractus, you're out. Swampert. Embor. I have to be. Oh god. Morpeko, I think you're out from this point on. It's just over. There's too much else. Yeah, I'm picking out Pichu. Pikachu and Raichu are just too superior, and I do like Deden, but you're very similar to Pikachu. I mean, in comparison, Pikachu wins. It's that easy. And I do like Monkey Dory, but maybe not enough. I need to be more specific. I don't want to do what I did last time, where I just kept picking everyone all the time. Oh, this is a tough one. Typhlosion versus Hisuian Typhlosion. For now, I will pick both, but I have no clue what I would pick if I had to go up like 1 against 1. That's dangerous. Actually, Meowth might end up pretty low now. I thought he would be high this time, but that is catching me off guard. It's like my Meowth face is currently out. It's not there. But what the hell is in then? Ditto? Maybe. Oh, it's getting smaller. Oh boy. Oh no, I want to pick all of them. Oh, what do I do? Nah, I'll leave out. No, I can't leave out Raichu. What am I, insane? Alola and Meowth. I do like Totodile a lot, but this is tough. I do love Totodile, but I'm also just not that into like crocodiles and alligators and stuff like that. It's more of an emotional attachment just through like nostalgia and being a good pick and being my friend. But aesthetically, Totodile does not appeal to me, honestly. And that might be why I leave it off now. And Lucario I used to dislike, but now I'm like, yeah, Lucario is cool. That's weird. I might have leaving out Dragonair over Heracross, yeah. I'm not a huge bug fan, but I do love Heracross from my Kitakami playthrough. Kitakami. Gosh, it's really tough now. Yeah, I might leave out Lucario at this point. Yeah. Oh, I'm so uncertain on Smeargle. Yeah, I'm leaving out Smeargle. Go with my gut. I would like to pick Greninja, but I honestly have so little experience with Greninja. I had you in Violet and Pokemon Go, and that's about it. I need more attachment. Ampharos, I love your design, but I might have to leave you here. Yeah, I just have to be specific. I feel like I like a lot of alien-looking Pokemon. Do want to pick these two, and the proper alien I'm leaving out. I like these two. They're somehow more alien than the actual alien. Am I leaving out? No, I love Emolga, but compared to Mareep, oh, it's so tough. I want to pick all of them, and then leave out Mareep. Sorry, move on. Don't think about it. This is weird because I do like Sobble, but would I pick Mudkip over Sobble? I think so, honestly. Yeah. What if I leave you both out, actually? I mean, I do want to pick you both, but I also don't want to pick everything. I'll even leave out Haunter, actually. Yeah. Go with my gut. Oof, there's some tough ones. I'm leaving out Lopunny at this point, I think. Yeah, I'm leaving out Elgium at this point. I do love Elgium, but I can't go on. I don't think about it. I love aliens, but it's almost too on the nose. It's an alien that's too on the nose, almost, yeah. Am I leaving? Yeah, I do. Fuck. I do love Cyndaquil. But it's about comparing them to this. And I might leave out Hisuian Lilligant specifically. And Marowak. Because I only know about you through Pokemon Go. I want to know more about you in quote-unquote real life, in actual gameplay. What if I only pick one then? Then it is Chimecho. Chimecho. I'll say it properly, alright. Now I'll pick these two. No, I'll pick only you. Houndoom. I do really like Meloetta. When did you appear first? Black and White. Okay. Well, I don't remember you very well from Black and White. I feel like, I wish I knew more about you. And Unknown, I know plenty about you, but I have to leave you out at this point. I love both Sinashta and Poltergeist, but I think I like Poltergeist more than Sinashta. Even though I feel like Poltergeist should be the evolved form of Sinistra. I do like Poltergeist more. Aesthetically, it just appeals to me more. Like, I love Sinistra, but you're also just kind of a bowl of matcha. And it's almost too on the nose, right? I might prefer Hisui and Samurott, actually. I mean, I do like Samurott a lot, but comparatively Hisui, I might be leaving out Heracross here. I do like him, but I'm also not a huge bug fan. I do like Dewott, but Piplup. I'm not sure I'm huge on the middle evolutions of the starters, you know? Chimecho. Espeon. Oof, am I really leaving out Poltergeist here? I guess so. Honestly, maybe I would pick... You know what? I'll just pick Chimecho. Litwick. Ogerpon. And Baltoy. No, I'm just picking you two for now. I'll just pick you two, actually. Oof. Raichu, Alolan Raichu, and Houndoom. I'll pick you two. Oh, here we go. 1-on-1. Shimicho. I know the name is Chimecho, but I don't know. I'll do it my way. Umbreon over Piplup? Yeah, I think so. Pikachu or Hisuian Typhlosion? Nah, Pikachu. Alolan Raichu over Ogerpon. I do have a lot of attachment to Ogerpon, but also aesthetically, it's Alolan Raichu. Raichu or Chandelier? Raichu. Pikachu and Chimecho. Yeah, Alolan Raichu wins here. And, oh god. Yeah, Pikachu loses out on this one, actually. Oof, Alolan Raichu. Going with my god. We have a favorite. Alolan Raichu, yep. Alright. I knew it. And you too. And... Yeah. Chimecho. Second favorite. Alright, whoops. Raichu. Emolga, actually. I know you're legendary, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hisuian Lilligant or Litwick. I think Hisuian Lilligant. And Oshawott. Going with my gut. Pikachu. And Lilligant. Raichu. Oof. Tough. Raichu. Alright. Chandelier. Espeon. Lilligant. Chandelier. Lilligant. Oshawott? No, I think I'll go Espeon on this one, actually. And Lilligant. And Espeon. And Pikachu. Emolga. Pikachu. Huh, this is a lot of choose here. Alright. Alright, interesting. Poltergeist. Hisuian. Oof, tough one. Espeon, actually. And Espeon. And Litwick. And Hisuian. Poltergeist. And Poltergeist. Wow, okay, maybe I should leave it here. I feel like I found my favorites right here now. Maybe I'll just a little bit more, but I think these top 8 kind of count as a core team, right? I like Clefairy, I don't know. It's just stupid looking, so I'm a fan. Alright, I think that's enough. Damn, I'm missing out on these for Evo, and I really love them, but yeah, I guess this is like my core favorites. And I can see the pattern here. This is just like, consistently, these ones have been on my team throughout all of my various Pokemon playthroughs. Wow, yeah. Now I would like to compare them to my last picks last time now. Oops, that was the wrong... I was not supposed to copy-paste this drunkard. Oh. Get out. Get out. Okay, well, I would say that's pretty different, right? I think what I picked last time was a lot more cute, and this is also cute, but in a different kind of way. I mean, I feel like there's a similar pattern here between the ones I like now and before. But I would say what I like now feels more complete, now that I have played through more games, and before it was more like... Back then I was going more first impression. Actually, most of them were just Pokemon I was familiar with, I guess. But now I'm more familiar with Pokemon. It's interesting to see, like, Raichu has been above Pikachu. Alright, interesting. Also, I had more starters before, but I don't really have any starters now. It's not that I dislike any starters, it's just I have a broader enjoyment of them, I guess. Alright, was that wildly different? Was that insane? Maybe not, but I guess Alolan Raichu is definitely a favorite of mine. Consistently my buddy in Pokemon Go, and I have no clue how I got Alolan Raichu in Pokemon Go. I think I found an egg with a Pikachu inside, and I evolved it, and it turned into Alolan Raichu. And later I was like, huh, how did I do that? And I looked it up, and everyone on Reddit says, no, you can't get an Alolan Raichu in Pokemon Go. And I'm like, but how did I do it? I'm confused. And yeah, I would say before, it was more like, oh, I like these Pokemon based on how they look. Now I like these Pokemon because they have just been there consistently through my playthroughs, and I have more of a personal connection with them. And I think that is what is different now. Before, it was more like, oh, if I had to buy merch or something, I guess I would pick these. Now it's more like, this right here is a list of my friends. That is why it feels more complete, I guess, yeah. More personal experience. Back then, I was only playing Pokemon Shield, I think. So this makes sense. I like it. I'm more curious now, like, if I complete, let's say, every Pokemon game, how much is this going to change from that, right? But I'm almost willing to bet at this point it will stay the same. This took 1.5 hours. I thought it would go faster this time. The editing will make it seem shorter. But I've just been sitting here, man. Pokemon.